saw the event where Noah and Matt kind of faced off. It was an assault bike event.
Yep.
Tell us what made the difference in your mind in the way they approached it, their body position. What happened?
I saw a big difference in technique across the board for the men. And one thing I noticed with Frazier, with Matt, is that he had a much more open chest. Chest was a lot more upright. Elbows were in a little bit more. The handle of the bar was lined up with the forearm a lot more. So the shoulder was in a better position. Chest was in a better position and better alignment on the bar, and there was less movement at the torso, which would be considered wasted energy in my opinion, right? So, if that's the workout that starts and he's able to conserve energy and then use that and push on that second workout, that's ideal. People that are wasting energy and have a lot of excess movement going on, they're just exhausting themselves. I think it catches up and builds up. That second workout's gonna be a lot harder. You don't have a lot of time to recover.
So you've done a lot of level 1 seminars, you've taught trainers around the world, you're now doing EDU for Assault. Tell us a little bit about why Assault feels it's important to train the community, to educate them on how to use the products and why it matters in the overall execution of the sport, of the activity.
For a lot of reasons, right? I mean, I think one of the biggest reasons on educating people on how to use the products, the more you educate them, the better they are, the better they're going to be at using the products, the more results they're going to get. That's the whole idea. But the other part of it is just educating coaches on how to coach better or more efficient technique on our products. Okay, so once we can educate the consumers who are buying them and using them at home. We can educate the coaches that have them in their gyms, so they can get their athletes better and more efficient on the products, which in the grand scheme of things makes them fitter, makes them better, makes them happier, makes them keep coming back into the gym. That's a big part of it all.
I know we've run a lot together back in the day, and I remember when Dr. R adjusted your position. Distinctly remember that, right?
Oh yeah.
I remember him pushing your hips forward, and then you just shot out of a cannon. This was what, 10 years ago?
I remember that, yeah.
And tell us what you think about that body position on an air runner, and what people can start to experience when they start to really catch some speed and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the cool thing about the air runner is that body position you just spoke about. You can really work on that with a coach on the air runner right next to you, right? So the air runner presents an opportunity not only to run when you're not in like beautiful conditions, but it presents an opportunity for a coach to coach those positions you just talked about. So when you're on the runner and there is some speeding up that needs to happen, instead of just really throwing out that stride and trying to grab the tread, you can actually just lean slightly from the center of mass or the hips and pull up the legs a little bit faster, right? And that's going to allow them to run at a faster pace, but still stay in that nice, controlled and balanced spot of the tread, so they're not reaching out and then getting themselves out of control, right? So it's a pretty cool position, or that position and those techniques can be used really well on the runner.